time for the Straight Up Wrestling Show.
Yo, what's up? Wow, what in the world's going on, man? I'm hitting some crazy things here. What's up? It's HBT with Straight Up Wrestling Show, guys. Here live, man. Coming in late, but hey, coming in as Drew McIntyre and Damian Priest just had a knockout, drag out fight out in front of everybody, man. And Damian Priest just got unloaded on the steps. That was bad, guys. That was bad. But hey, I'm gonna go ahead and give it. I'll go ahead and give it an even there. Not a thumbs down, nor not a thumbs up. I can understand what they're trying to do, pump everything up for WrestleMania. So I guess it was good. So guys, let's go ahead and roll with a thumbs up on that. And then we had Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa in the back with Pretty Deadly. Those guys was talking. Seemed a little silly there. I don't know what to say about that. But I'm just getting in, guys. And I'm going to have to go back to catch what happened during the first hour here of Smackdown. But hey, I am here. Christopher Burton will not be here tonight. Christopher Burton and John Hargrove went to a indie wrestling show tonight in Boiling Springs, South Carolina. So I'm here solo, guys, but I'm here to rock it out for the rest of the night with you guys, man. Straight up. And before, as you come in, definitely go ahead and hit that like button so everybody would know, man, so that algorithm can pick it up that Straight Up Wrestling Show is live and in effect, guys. So we're back here. The action's about to begin. But yeah, I appreciate everybody coming in with me, man. Appreciate all of you, ladies and gentlemen. Let me go ahead and check something real quick. Get some shares over on Facebook.
And bringing you the unique opportunity to rewrite the bloodline family history in 2K Showcase. You can save today on that.
My internet is being kind of weak tonight, so it must be a lot of people online in this area. That's why I need a cable modem. Can't get it over here where I live at, guys. Horrible. That's horrible. Wow. Give me just a moment. Give me a minute here. All right. Well, I'm just gonna go from here until I see that my internet is getting better, and then I'll put myself back on. I'll put my face back up here, guys, and I'll talk to you that way. All right, but let me see if I can send out a few notices, let people know that the Straight Up Wrestling Show is live and in effect, guys. Got to let people know that. Because I did come on late tonight, and I apologize for that again. But hey, I am here right now to rock it out with each and every one of you. All right, let me turn this thing down just a little bit. So, all right, so Ray Phoenix. All right, Ray Phoenix is in the house, man. And who is that he's wrestling? Is that Humberto Carrillo? Let's see what Ray does. Ray should take him out, man. I don't know. Yeah, no, he's against Berto. Okay, so Ray is against Berto tonight. That should be a good match. I mean, when it boils down to it, Ray Berto, I mean, is it Alberto? Goodness sake, man. They just switch these names up. But yeah, Berto is he's a pretty good wrestler. Ray Phoenix, oh, nice clothesline, man. Cut Ray Phoenix in half.
What do you think that kind of statement by Santos Escobar, the impact it can have on somebody like Berto?
was supposed to be a motivational tour. I know for a fact Santos was far from impressed with Logano.
Christine, Saucy Girl is in the house. What's going on, Christine? Okay, that's good. That's good. You know, we are getting close to WrestleMania, so hey, they got to turn up. They got to turn up. Got to give us their best. Straight up. Yeah, Christopher Burton will not be here with us tonight. Him and John they are at a indie show. I was supposed to be at that indie show tonight, but I did not get to go. So I am here with you guys, and ladies and gentlemen, I am here doing Smackdown with you.
Who has got a massive upper hand already in this one.
And the corkscrew dive to the
Wow. Yeah, Humberto is going off, man. Berto is going off.
Nobody in their right mind would live in a place like this unless they have something to hide.
So right now, I can roll with Humberto and what he's doing. Man, big ups to him. Doesn't mean he's going to win this match, though. Does not mean he's going to win this match, but we'll see. We will see how it all turns out.
Tonight at 11 on USA or stream anytime on
Liberty Mutual is all she talks about since we saved hundreds by bundling our home and auto insurance.
Excuse me. We got a little chop fest going on here. Humberto with those side forearm shots to the jaw of Ray Phoenix.
Hey, that's the nephew too.
Hey, I'm not the one acting like a... Only pay for what you need.
With his hand smash pad, he's made the
Oh, nice boot to the chest from Humberto, which they just call him Humberto. You know, they pretty much, cut the name short there. Wow. Yeah, Friday nights. I guess a lot of people be online because it's definitely interfering with me so far.
I don't really like committing to things. I'm scared. But when Verizon announced that I could lock in a low price for 3 years, I mean, yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
All right, so I'm just going to go back here because I don't want to be freezing and everything like that. Humberto, went for the early pin on Ray Phoenix. I knew that wasn't going to work. All right, Michael Human is here. Hey there, Harry. Where's your sidekick? He's in Boiling Springs, Michael. He's in Boiling Springs. He went to the show in Boiling Springs. Him and John Hargrove, the promoter for PWF. They are in Boiling Springs tonight. I was going, but could not. Had to pick somebody up at 8 o'clock, so that's the reason I am late for SmackDown tonight. But I'm here. I'm glad to be here for SmackDown. But yeah, Christopher Burton is at 122 Builders Court. All right, Michael Human says okay. Oh, nice backbreaker from Humberto Carrillo. Wow. What's going on, Alma Clark? My girl is in the house. Excuse me. What's up, Harry? How are you doing this evening? I'm doing pretty good. Resting up some, eating a barbecue slice, grilled chicken sandwich, and Cheetos. I know that's good. I'm going to get you eat on. All right, Christine says, hey, Alma, how are you? All right, Christine says, I don't like him at all. Or the other two? Oh, you talking about from LWO? Talking about, is that? No, they ain't LWO. I mean, what in the name? What in the world's the name of that group? Wow. Dale Fantasma. Yeah, Dale Fantasma. That's what we're talking about. Yeah, that's what you're talking about. All right, let's see. Michael Human said, no one told me. Well, we that right there just came up all of a sudden as far as going down to Boiling Springs, Michael Human. I mean, my man Black Rain 7920 says, what's up, Black Rain? Glad you're in the house, brother. I'm about to get something to drink in just a little bit, guys, but I'm gonna stay here for a little while. All right, Ray Phoenix, man, nice move coming off, going and coming off that second turnbuckle right there. I think he was on the second. I don't think he went to the top. Christine says yes. Yeah, and then deal Phantasma. But yeah, Ray is definitely gonna have to. They definitely gotta have to bring those two together. I know they have Ray here on SmackDown, and they have Penta over on Raw. But eventually, they're gonna have to bring these two together and make a great tag team, because these two are a great tag team. They're proven, and hey, they're ready, man. They are worldwide, and they are ready. So that's exactly what they're gonna have to do. Okay, we'll see how everything turns out. We'll see how everything turns out. I think they have. They have a gold mine, with Ray Phoenix and his brother Penta. But Berto is putting in some work here. He really is. Whoa, nice insecurity inside kick into the chest. Berto was trying to go for that win. Almost said, I'm doing pretty good eating dinner. I did an interview for Channel 3 for the anniversary of April 10th. April 10th. Yes, she did. 46 years ago, tornado hit my hometown when I was 8 years old. That's pretty cool. All right, roll up. Nice roll up by Humberto. Goodness sake, powerbomb. Wow. Shocking the heck out of me. This has got me, guys. Humberto, this has been a pretty good match. Alma says, what's up, Black Rain 7920? This has really been a good match, guys.
Great action in the midst of our night in Seattle. And still to come, Randy Orton and LA Knight, Solo Sikoa, and Tama Tonga.
Oh, nice.
This is exactly what Santos Escobar wanted. Get back to instilling fear into the hearts of the locker room. That is the modus operandi of Legado del Fantasma.
Yeah, Legado del Fantasma. That's it. I couldn't think of the first word. That's nice. Oh, they gonna call it a Frankensteiner. Yeah, top rope Frankensteiner, Hurricanrana, whatever you want to call it, but they called it a Frankensteiner. That's what I used to call him when I first came back watching this 4 years ago. Anytime somebody did that move, man, that was a Frankensteiner, you ask me. Oh, nice. Nice inside kick right there from Berto. Whoa. Goodness sake. Goodness. Wow. You know what? In all actuality, that should have been it, but I know they're not going to give it to him, but that should have been it. Man, that was great. That was great.
Second time he's been able to deliver on it, but Phoenix has found a way to survive.
Wow.
His second match in WWE, and Berto.
Oh, Berto right into the feet. Right on the feet, guys. Berto was ready for that one. Whoa! Whoa! What a kick to the head. Oh, nice. Oh, snap. All right. It's a great win for Ray Phoenix right there, everybody. Hey, what What can you say? That was a great win. I'm going to go ahead and give that 3 stars. And he hugged the referee after the match. Yeah, I'm with you on that, Alma. 3 stars, 100%. 3 stars. That was a good match. Goodness. Very impressed with that one. What? Ray don't? No. Oh, he's okay. Santos Escobar is telling Berto to shake Ray Phoenix's hand. Oh, he's walking out. I don't know. I don't trust Santos Escobar here, but we'll see. We will see. Because Angel Garcia and Humberto Carrillo, they walked out. Which, hey, they could have all jumped him at that time, but they didn't.
From the newest face on Friday night Smackdown, Ray Phoenix. Well, from the newest face to an unexpected face here tonight, the prodigy, Roxanne Perez.
Okay, Roxanne Perez. Okay. Love Roxanne.
I decided to take matters into my own hands and speak to make all this because as the runner-up of this year's Women's Royal Rumble, I would gladly compete for the WWE Women's Championship at WrestleMania because, Byron, I'm a professional. At 23 years old, the prodigy is ready to steal the show because clearly Tiffany Stratton just can't handle the pressure.
Are you seriously talking about me, Roxanne? You should be the last person talking about me. You know, the way that I see it is, you could learn a little something from
Goodness.
What could I possibly learn from you, Tiffany? How to put on a fake little helpless Tiffy act? I saw through you, and I'm so.
Yeah, I would love to be on here, guys, but yeah, I see what's going on with my internet.
I'm begging for a match. Look, Tiffany, I would gladly watch Charlotte rip your Barbie head off, but I'm not going to pass up an opportunity when I see one. Come on. Oh, you want to face me? Okay. I'll give you the spotlight you so desperately need. Tonight. Right, Nick?
Okay, this should be a pretty good match. And you know what? They definitely not going to let Roxanne defeat Tiffany Stratton. Not tonight, but I tell you what, Roxanne is one of these women that definitely can take her out, can take her down. All right, Michael Human says, yes, it was a good match. 3 stars. Thank you, Michael Human, for your rating on that. No doubt. Very good match. They advertising that WWE Evolve, everybody. WWE Evolve, not too bad. Not too bad at all. But yeah, for a moment here, I guess I can come back on. Look like, oh, wow, the internet had just went and did that again, guys. Wow. I'm having trouble here. So, yeah, I'll end up having to go off here again. Yeah, because my internet is lagging. Sorry about that. Ray Underwood is in the building. What's up, Raymond?
No, put that back. What you say? I want to leave, buddy. Hey, man, put that back. Hey, put the back.
Raymond says, hello again, Harry, the man with the plan. I hear you, Ray. Ray, I'm trying to be, man. I am trying to be, brother. But yeah, I don't know if I'm going to come back or not. Look like my internet is going in and out. It's getting strong and then it gets weak again. Getting strong, getting weak again. But yeah, I'm dragging. So most likely. Okay, Michael Human. I appreciate you saying that. I appreciate you saying that. Turn down my TV a little bit. I was using my headphones I was going to use my headphones. Decided not to. All right, Scott Larson says the fun has arrived. What's up, Scott Larson from #Truth, guys? Scott Larson is in the building. Alma says I still get a little dizzy, lightheaded once in a while. Got my medicine for it today. Taking it tonight. Okay, B90. All right, Alma, definitely take care of yourself. All right, Christine says I can't stand either of those two garden tools. I hear you, Christine. Oh, man. To get a little bit more caffeine in me. Just a little tired, man. Wow. Christine says, hey, Ray, how are you? All right, Raymond says that tag match with Bailey was great. Gave it 3.5 stars. That's one thing I didn't get to see. Ray, I came in here a little late. Came in after the first hour, but I'm good from there. But I will go back and pretty much take a look at that first hour. Christine said, I'm good, Ray. But yeah, most definitely, I'm going back and I'm going to watch that first hour. Alma said, don't feel bad, yawning too. Okay, I hear you, Alma. Yeah, I done got really tired, man. Something. Yeah, I'm going to go get something, a little pick-me-up or whatever so I can make it through. Oh, okay. So it says coverage will resume shortly. Hey, but if you here on Facebook, hit that like, join, share. That like, share, join. You here on YouTube, hit that like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, ding, 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 so you know we're on like times like these. Let everybody know about the Straight Up Wrestling Show. And over on Twitch, you do the same thing that you do here on YouTube. Like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, ding, 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 so you know we're on when we're on, guys. And yes, I am going solo because Christopher Burton is down. Christopher Burton is down in Boiling Springs, South Carolina tonight. He's at an indie show, guys. Him and John Shooter Hargrove is at an indie show tonight, EPA. They are at that show, and they're doing their thing, man. They watching some great action. So, hey, big ups to Christopher Burton and John Shooter Hargrove. And all prayers go to both of them as they come back when they get out of there. All right, my man Scott Larson says, Ray, I agree. All right, Scott Larson says Monster Coffees are the bomb. Great pick me up. Okay, Scott Larson, thank you. Oh yeah, they are. Monster Coffees, I drank them a good bit. What in the world I'm talking about? Me and my wife, yeah, we drank those a good bit. Man.
He's never been anything but a brother, a father, a friend to me, a teacher, a mentor. Trust me with his kids. Okay, everybody give me a minute. I'm gonna go and grab me something to drink, something that's gonna give me a little bit of pickup here. But yeah, give me just a minute. Just give me a minute. I'll be right back. And look, man, hey, I put my face back on here and internet is acting up again, and it wasn't. EPW is the People's Podcaster's house. Yeah, pretty much. That's where we started this thing, down in that house, Scott. So most definitely. Yeah, everybody give me just a moment. I will be right back. I'm just going over to the refrigerator, grab something, grab me a little pick-me-up, and I'll be right back. In my corner for a WrestleMania
Man, the CM Punk thing, I wonder. I mean, I am really beginning to wonder, and he probably will. Paul Heyman is going to end up permanent again with CM Punk, or he's going to end up with CM Punk instead of going with Roman Reigns. And I can see him doing that with Roman Reigns being a part-timer. He shows up every now and then. So why would you have, your best talker, the only manager, basically, he is the only manager in WWE. So yeah, I'm definitely thinking that that's going to happen. That Paul Heyman and CM Punk is going to be, they are going to be an item in the future. Those two join together. All right. Michael Human says, "Boo hoo!" Laugh out loud. Ray says, "Doing good. Glad all the flooding stopped." Yo, yes, sir. And the water is starting to subside, starting to get roads and streets back. Okay, Ray. But yeah, we was flooding today. We was flooding earlier today. But yeah, Greenville for the last, here's has been flooding for the last few days. So I understand. Definitely understand. But yeah, I'm gonna eat a few of these peanut butter crackers. I'm gonna drink something, get some fluids in me. Try to wake up here. Because, hey, I want to fall asleep. But can't do this. I can't do that because we have got to get through this show tonight, everybody. Man, that's Carmelo Hayes thing. Oh, pretty good commercial here, looks like. Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Good to see him coming through, getting through all the stuff that he's been going through. God bless him. I hope he's here many more years, and all of us when it boils down to it, because anything can happen anytime. But once again, I appreciate everybody coming in with Straight Up Wrestling Show tonight. And you know what to do. Whatever platform you on, hey, let everybody know. Hit that like button. Hit it. That was a big soccer field. That was a big stadium. Yeah, I do think that that's the way it's going to turn out, Michael Human. I thought Paul would go with CM Punk. Most likely, that's what's going to happen. Unless Roman Reigns decides that he's going to work a lot more often. But if he doesn't, I just don't see those two stick. I don't see them sticking him with Roman Reigns, because you can't have a consistent storyline. You can't have anything with him, going back and forth between Hollywood and WWE. But yeah, so far, everything that I've seen tonight has been pretty good. So, hey, hopefully they keep this up. They keep it up. And we leave tonight with our heads held up high and say, hey, we watched some great wrestling tonight. We watched a great wrestling show. That's what we want. We want great shows. We want WWE to step it up every single time, because we are the consumers. And you want us to spend our money, you want us to spend our time. hey, give us the best show. Give us the best show possible. And with all the talent that the WWE has, no excuse for them not to. What is this fire they have behind their logo? All right, here comes Chelsea Green. All right, here we go again. Oh, wow. Man, I guess I'm going to have to go the rest of the way without being on camera because, yeah, this thing is just it's not doing well for me. But Chelsea Green against Zelina Vega? Wow. Man. So Chelsea Green is on the attack. What's up, Magnum? I see you in the house. Magnum is in the house. All right, nice roll up from Zelina Vega. Oh, what a drop kick. Man, Chelsea is different with this with the dark hair. When she was a blonde, she just wasn't that good of a wrestler to me. As a brunette, she has improved tremendously. Oh, snap. Zelina head did meet that table a little bit. Oh, my gosh. What in the world just happened? Oh, my gosh. Wow. I don't know what to say about that. And you know what? I was enjoying this match too. Excuse me. We had some great moves. We had some great moves in that ring from Chelsea Green. I was enjoying that match. I don't know why in the world they stopped it. That was a mess up right there. That was a mess up because this match was going pretty well. Matt says, greetings, Harry, in the Straight Wrestling universe. Good to see that you're on, Harry, even if your picture is a little fuzzy. Yes, it is. It is. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and go for the rest of tonight. I'm going to go for the rest of the night just on audio. Christine says, hey, Mag, how are you tonight? Who is this guy? Now, Humberto Carrillo, he looks like the same dude, but Angel Garcia, excuse me. Angel don't look the same. Well, now he does a little bit, but he looks a little light. He's lighter than what I'm used to seeing him, so. I don't know if she got counted out, Christine Saucy Girl, but look, I had it at 1.2, which is 1 star. Goodness. But I think it could have been a lot better. It would have been good. I'm going to go ahead and go with 1.5 stars for that match. It could have been an outstanding match. It looked like it was going to be very good. They have got to let Chelsea get her time in. Chelsea is putting in work. I'm very impressed with Chelsea Green lately. Man says, hey, Saucy Girl, I'm good. Had some dinner, friends now. Watching Smackdown with more friends. Okay, cool, man. Cool. Appreciate y'all joining in. Oh, man. Okay, Andrade. El Idolo. Andrade always getting out there talking to people and, wanting them to work for him and everything. He did that in AEW too. But that's what he does. But the whole thing about it is they need to figure out something with Andrade El Idolo. They do. They have got to put him in a position. They got to put him in a position where he can vie for championships, guys. Look, I don't know if they know what to do with him. And that's just to be honest. Christine Saucy Girl says she did. I'm going to say, what's up, Mag? How are you doing this evening? All right, guys, I'm going to try this one more time, man. Let me see if I can get in here and I have some power, man. Yeah, and then I'm not going to be too fuzzy. Look, oh, gosh, it dropped again. That's not happening. Wow. Yeah, that's not happening. Sorry about that. But earlier today, when I did the podcast when I said, hey, Wrestle Talk straight up, it is what it is. That, hey, everything was going good, but I guess a lot of people wasn't online in this area, so it did not interfere with the tower, with AT&T's towers. But now you have a lot of people online right now, so I'm just gonna go with what I have, straight up. Definitely go with what I have. Yeah, that peanut butter crackers and sugar-free peanut butter Bortman crackers, sugar-free Pepsi have given me a little boost here, guys. So I will be able to make this thing through tonight. And Christopher Burton, when he comes from the show, if they get out of there a little earlier, I probably will be receiving a call from them, and they will talk about what happened on the independent show tonight, EPW, Explosive Pro Wrestling. I hope they get to see a good show tonight. I really do. Matt says, greetings, Alma. I'm good. How are you? Man, horse racing. I don't know why. I enjoyed everything when I was a kid. When I was growing up, horse racing, car racing, every sport known to man. But I didn't care for golf too much. Tennis, I like tennis to a certain point. Soccer, like soccer. It was all about football, basketball, and baseball, and track and field, and boxing, and wrestling. It was known as a sport when I was growing up, and to me, it's still a sport. But you got to get it back to where it's an athletic competition and there's integrity in the sport. And what I'm talking about is basically, the class of the sport. I want to see champions get in there and win, and I want to see champions get to walk back to the dressing room without so much chaos. Let them get back there without being jumped. They need to be jumped every now and then, but just barely. Gotta let your winners win class and walk back to the dressing room. It cracks me up how all these commercials stop and then they say coverage will resume shortly. What's going on with that? Are they in a lack of advertisers wanting to advertise on Smackdown to where this is happening all the time? Christine says, very good, Max. Sounds like a good night. Okay, Michael Human says, yeah, would like to run down from that place. Yep, I definitely will give it to you. If Chris comes back and John, they come in and they give it to me. I'll talk about it on here. Man, Naomi is looking pretty vicious here, guys. I don't know about this eye stuff that she's doing. Let me look into that. Yeah, I'm with you on that, Mag. Golf is weird. When I was young, I played, but couldn't stand watching it on TV. Yes. Now I prefer watching it than to play it. Laugh out loud. I hear you, man. Hey, man, Tiger came in and made it cool. And then after Tiger, you had a few other people that made it cool, so it's pretty, it was pretty good to watch it. So now, yeah, every now and then I would go and watch it. But yeah, back in the day, yeah, I would go out and play it, but I wouldn't watch it. I would go with my friends and play. Especially, as I got older, when I was a teenager, moved into the suburbs and everything like that, was around these golf players, man. And a couple of them went pro that were really good. One of them that I went to school with, he was pretty much the best golfer in the state. And, he, lived with me up in Simpsonville. Me and him became good friends, and he was outstanding. And he went on to be one of the top 5 golfers in the United States. Can't even think of his name right now. I don't know why. But yeah, he's one of the top 5 golfers for 2 or 3 years there in the United States. But he did really well. I ain't gonna say 2 or 3 years. Maybe it was 1 year. I know in 2 years he was in 2 years he was in the top 10. But for 1 year he was like one of the top 3. So he was in the top 5 all year long. So, but yeah, for like 2 or 3 years he did very well. Then he fell off. But he was a very good golfer. I can't even think of his name right now. But I know his last name. I think his last name is Taylor, just like mine. All right, let's see. Mag says Naomi looking like some kind of voodoo queen. Exactly, Mag. That's what I'm thinking, man. I'm like, this look like some demonic type, voodoo type stuff that's going on. But I wanted. That's really, I wanted to look into it. Like I said, I'm gonna look into it. I wanted to look into it before I called her some kind of that she's, messing with some kind of witchcraft or something like that, which I know she's not. I know it's a gimmick and all that. But wow, guys, wow. Some nice belts up there. All right, nice. Some of them old nice championship titles. Michael Human says the eye stuff got to go. Laugh out loud. Exactly, Michael Human. I was like, what in the world? We don't need that. WWE doesn't need that. Maybe I'm just too old fashioned, maybe we're just too old school, Michael Human, Mag, Christine, a lot of us, Ray Underwood, 50 and up. Maybe we're a little old fashioned or something. I don't know. All right, here come Cody Rhodes, guys. Cody is in the house. So happy that Cody still has this title. Will he have this title after WrestleMania? I have no clue. I can see putting the title on John Cena and piss off a lot of Cody Rhodes fans, because Cody Rhodes fans will go crazy. And that will build up something fantastic a little bit later on between these two down the road. Now, as far as John Cena breaking Ric Flair's record, I don't know about all that, but he still can do it. But that doesn't mean he's greater than Ric Flair. Don't get it twisted. A lot of people going to say, oh, this makes him the greatest. No, it does not. No, it does not. Nature Boy is still the greatest. Nature Boy, he has everything. Kind of like Jordan a little bit. He really had no weaknesses, man. Michael Jordan's still the king, man. He's number one in basketball, even though I know that LeBron James want to be. I have no problem with him wanting to be the number one basketball player to ever play that ever played basketball. But man, you got to do more than stat padding, and that's what he's doing to pretty much unseat Michael Jeffrey Jordan. No ends, ands, buts about it. You know, Michael Jordan, just everything he did was great, man. And that, you know, on that basketball court. Mag says, we're not old fashioned. We just have class. Laugh out loud. Yes, sir, Mag. Yes, sir. I agree there 100%, man. I definitely agree with you 100% on that, sir. Man, Cody, man. I love Cody, man. I really do. I'm very proud of Cody Rhodes. He's representing wrestling. He is representing wrestling better than anybody at this point in time. Great wrestler, great personality, knows how to talk on the mic. You know, and hey, he doesn't bring any shame to the Rhodes name, man. He doesn't. He doesn't. His father will be real proud. Christine Saucy Girl, Cody always looks good, dressed very sharp. Yes, yes. And I'm pretty sure Brandy, his wife, she makes sure he goes out there looking sharp and dressing right and everything. And plus, I think Brandy knows this right here is going to pretty much put him in position to be in corporate. And she wants him to be corporate. There's no ands and buts about it. You can look at her and tell she's one of these corporate females, and that's what she wants as a husband. And man, you know, hey, they have a beautiful child and everything, man. Give that child the world. And to give that child the world, yeah, Cody needs to continue to work in this field. And because he's not gonna make better money anywhere else. It's all in the wrestling field. So yeah, continue on and become an executive. Go to the front office and be an executive, be a spokesperson for this business, man. Not just an executive, but he'll be a great role model in this, as far as in the business. He's a great role model. Yeah, Mag, I'm with you on that. Cody reminds me of Ric Flair when he wears those suits. He's a classy champion. Yes, he does. Yes, he does, Mag. You know, he does. You know, he's out there, like I say, he's representing his father. But man, yeah, he reminds me of Ric Flair when he's wearing those suits, and he's getting better and better and better with his promos, man. So he's learned a lot. He's learned a lot. You know, I know he learned a lot from his father, but he's a little bit more. He's a little bit more with his promos, like you say, a little bit more classy. Not saying that Dusty didn't have classy promos. Dusty could get down and dirty, and basically, he rapped a lot of things. He was. He was on a different level with him, man. He really was. But yeah, Cody got that Ric Flair vibe thing going, man, and I hope he keeps this thing going. I hope he keeps it up.
You've always been good to me, whether it's this sold-out arena here tonight or when I did Defy and now being back here again. Thank you very much.
I think my daughter is here. Let me check something here. Heard something outside. Maybe it's not. Okay, they're not here. Okay. Girl said I was going to have to get up. I was thinking my daughter and my son-in-law just pulled up. Because he knows I made him a macaroni and cheese pie. He's supposed to be coming by to pick it up. But tomorrow, I guess he'll get it tomorrow. They will be here till Sunday morning. She just had her 27th birthday. That's my youngest. And they came here on her birthday. They came Wednesday and they'll be leaving out Sunday. They went to his parents. His parents is up the road in Charlotte, North Carolina, about an hour and a half away. 2 hours away. So they stopped there. They was there for a few days. Now they're here in Greenville, South Carolina for a few days. But let me check out Cody, man. Listen what Cody's talking about. Cody's got this crowd rocking, man.
And then there is one man trying to take all that away.
John Cena. Trying to take everything from you, Cody. Them people out there probably cussing unnecessarily, so they had to bleep that out. Man, what in the world? My upload speed is so slow right now. My download speed is fast. My upload speed is going so slow. Wow. No wonder every time I put my face on, it gets blurry and everything. I hear you, man. Michael Human says, "Oh yes, Maggie." Christine says, "Absolutely." Mag says, "Cody needs some alligator shoes." Laugh out loud. Yes. Oh, Michael Human says, "Tell her happy birthday." I sure will. I sure will, Michael.
I have this tattoo for the same reason that I wear this suit. It's not because I think I'm somebody. It's because I want to be somebody.
Cody said because he wants to be somebody. And you are somebody, man. You are the world heavyweight champion. And I hope you hold that title for a lot longer. And I hope they give you better. I hope they give you better guys to feud with. Because even if even if John Cena wins this title, I don't see him holding on to it too long. Cody will regain the title. It only makes sense to put the title back on Cody. You let Cody win let him hold that title until he's ready to give it up and basically go to the front office. Because to tell you the truth, I don't think he'll be wrestling 3 years from now.
Or is that somebody who can carry a company on his back through good times and bad for 10 years? John Cena.
I don't care nothing about John.
I see it as a man who is trying to break the wheel, a man who is trying to find himself. Does that sound familiar? John, you've told me that I don't know who I am, that I don't present myself authentically. Here's what I do know, John. I'm the WWE champion, and you are not.
There's no doubt about that. There's no doubt about that. You are the WWE champion, Cody Rhodes. You are the man.
John is always preaching. Perhaps this is the one time in my life.
And man, these fans love him. The fans love Cody Rhodes. And it's great to see that. It really is.
John, they are allowed to love somebody else.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, definitely. Thank you, Mag. Definitely. I'll let her know. Thank you, Christine. Thank you, Christine, Mag, Michael Human, for showing your love. I appreciate that.
John Cena is a man of his word. He said he was leaving. He means it. He says he means to take this with him. He means it. So let me share some honesty with you, John. I'll tell you the same thing that I told Brock, the same thing that I told Roman. I do my best work when I'm backed into a corner. I don't flinch. I fight. I wrestle. That's right, John. The bell is going to ring.
Yeah, man, look. He is proven to be one of the toughest guys in the business today. Cody has proven himself. So, I definitely got to give it to him, man. I got to give it to him. And backed him all the way when so many detractors was out here about Cody Rhodes, saying he wasn't a good champion and everything, and they want him to become a heel or not be the champion. Man, I backed him all the way. He's special.
Timeless, and this stays home. This stays with us.
Cody, what? I'm looking at that bracelet. I think he had that before. And I remember him giving it to a little girl in Greenville, bringing her in the ring. So I guess that's what he wears. You know, he wears around sometimes. I think something significant. It's something to do with his child, with his baby, with his baby girl. That's a girl, right? I'm pretty sure that's a girl that him and Brandy has. Look just like Cody. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a girl. Yeah, that is a girl. Just look like Cody. And so, you know, when I think about that, the baby looks like Cody, do you want to think of it as a boy? But yeah, it looks just like Cody. Crazy. All right. Christine says you're welcome. Thank you, Christine, once again. Yeah, Cody, I agree with Wade Barrett there. Cody has it all. He has the whole package. As far as representing wrestling, he has the whole package. And one of the only wrestlers that could do that today and have that whole package as a champion representing every single decade as far as in professional wrestling history. Cody is a great representative of it. And Gunther is too. Gunther's not bad. Even though he's a heel, Gunther is he's another throwback wrestler, man, that would have been successful in any era. Yeah, Christine, I have to overlook. I overlooked that. I hate that tattoo. But yeah, Christine says that tattoo on his neck has to hurt. I'm sure it hurt when he was getting it. It probably was stinging maybe a week or two after that. I don't know. One thing about Chris being down in Bowling Springs, being up in Bowling Springs, Christopher Burton will get with some of those wrestlers and he'll go eat. He'll go do some things like that. That's Chris. Every time we was in Bowling Springs, we would go out and eat with those guys or do certain things. So yeah, I may not hear from him until later on. I don't know. But yeah, there I am again, fuzzy and all that. You know, I wanted to come on, bring my face on, but yeah, I see that I'm fuzzy and everything. I don't like it. So I will be going back off of here in just a little bit. All right, Street Profits. You know they're going to be talking some noise. You know these guys going to be talking all kind of noise. I don't like these belts, guys. I really don't, man. They're not my favorite design. They're not bad. They are pretty good. But there's something about these two belts right here I don't like. Now, if the Street Profits, if they make the tag team division the way it's supposed to be and build this thing up, and these two are able to hold the titles for a while, I would say go ahead and switch those titles and give them some better looking titles. But right now, I'm pretty sure these guys are not going to say anything. I wouldn't. Because, goodness. Yeah, because you might have them just pull those titles off of them.
No. Let me cook. As talented as you two may be, the mere fact that those titles are not on the WrestleMania card is a slap in the face to every superstar that's ever held those titles, including me in my 9 times as a tag team champion. So it's time to put you two on notice. Revive the tag team division and get my 10th title. I got the hottest young prospect in the game. A true one-of-one, Carmelo Hayes. And together, we are Mellow Don't Miss. And we are awesome. Him. And we most definitely want the smoke.
That was pretty good, man. That was pretty good. Wasn't bad. Man, what's up with these gold teeth, man? That Bianca Belair and her man. Both of them. Belair and Ford. Both of them. I'm Tivy time. Well, Christine Saucy Girl say called a garden tool. And Roxanne. But yeah. For sake, man. Yeah, the Street Profits, decent tag team, but to me, there's a lot better tag teams, or could a possibility of making a couple tag teams better than the Street Profits. But I hope they let them hold it for 3-4 months. Don't just up and just take it off of them. And we'll see where they go from here. All right, Michael Human says, yes, it's a girl. All right. Christine Salsa girl after 2 to 3 shots of tequila. Okay, after 2 to 3 shots of tequila, Cody probably didn't feel that tattoo. Laugh out loud. Exactly, Meg. Exactly. All right, Christine Salsa girl, laugh out loud, Meg. Understand? Oh, man.
Skin problems made it feel like I didn't know which way to turn. Breakouts from stress and stress from breakouts. Dull skin from sleepless nights. And the changing weather drying out my poor skin. I didn't know what to do. But now my path is here. Thanks to numbers. Appreciate
everybody coming in, rocking with the Straight Up Wrestling Show. If you over on Facebook, make sure you hit that like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. No, hit that like, share, join. If you're over on Facebook, you're here on YouTube, hit that like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, ding, 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 so you know we're on like times like these. Over on Twitch, do the same thing that you do over here on YouTube. Hit that like, share, hit that like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, ding, ding, ding. Same thing that you do over here on YouTube. And if you see us over on X, guys, formerly known as Twitter, hit that like, share, tweet, and retweet, and follow the Straight Up Wrestling Show. Appreciate each and every one of you. 100%.
I respect her.
Yes. The first Saturday in May. It's the ultimate all-day live party on NBC.
All right, Alma Clark says I'm stealing the lunch money, and the grills got to get the caddy. Escalade SUV, y'all. B90, I hear you. All right. Yeah, Black Rain 7920, they wearing those pop and goals, laugh out loud. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Magnum says, yep. Man, you got to be in supreme shape to play that flipping game there. Play soccer. That's ridiculous, man. That is ridiculous. Now I had to do that. I mean, had to play against them in full uniform, football uniform, and the coaches would take us down and have us scrimmage against the doggone soccer players. That was ridiculous. Them guys would be running us to death. We used to get to the point where we trying to tackle the guys that was kicking the football coming up the field. We trying to tackle them. They man, we are missing them like crazy. We couldn't get them for nothing. Them guys were like rabbits out there. And you talking about getting tired out there on that soccer field, man? That was ridiculous. But yeah, we would get so frustrated, so mad. We would like to stop these guys from going down, continuing to score, kicking the soccer ball. We decided we're gonna tackle these guys. Couldn't tackle them. It was funny. We could not tackle them. We look like fools out there. But yeah, we was on their territory, so yeah, we playing out on the soccer field. Every time we went down the scrimmage. All right, sorry about that. Here comes Roxanne Perez. Roxanne. Shh. I want to be your man. A little Christopher Burton is saying that's his girl there. Roxanne. You don't have to put out the red light. You don't have to put on the red light. That's what. You don't have to sell your body through the night. Roxanne. Oh my gosh. Roxanne, put out the red light. Man, that's crazy. Christine says, "Where here we go? 2 more garden tools. Can't stand these 2. TV time. Yuck. It's yuck time." Matt says, "You crack me up, garden tools." Oh boy, she caught Roxanne. Roxanne tried to doggone, but she tried to throw a hammer at Tiffy time. Tiffy caught that arm. Wow. All right, Alma says, "I'm better looking than the 2, just a saying, B90. I hear you, Alma. Christine Saucy Girl, you're ornery. Roxanne Perez. Well, Tiffany Stratton with a right to the jaw. Okay, nice arm drag by Tiffany Stratton. Okay, nice suplex right there from Tiffany Stratton. Tiffany I didn't putting a boost to Roxanne. Nice suplex by Tiffany Stratton. Will she have enough to hold back Charlotte Flair? Heck yeah, Mag. Those are 2 great songs. The Police, the Police and UTFO. 2 great songs. That UTFO record spawned a whole lot of answer records. I had every single one of them. Yeah, of course I was DJing at that time. I had every single one of them things. All the people that used to buy tapes from me and everything, they wanted all the songs. They wanted me to record all of them back to back. They, after I had put them on every different tape, putting on them new Roxanne songs, and then they wanted me to pretty much, record all of them. But yeah, I bought all of them on 12-inch, man. Sure did, Mag. And then, of course, I had Roxanne Shante and the real Roxanne. But yeah, Roxanne Shante, boy, she was going off on them, man. She sure did. Oh, knee to the arm of Tiffany Stratton.
Okay, good. Keep squishing, fingers relaxed, and squish. Great. Thank you. Good job.
Yep, sure was, man. Those Roxanne songs were the first diss tracks, rap battles. Yes, sir. They sure were. A lot of fun in those. They really were. A lot of fun in those songs. But I think Kumo D first went on with a rap battle. As far as Kumo D, he had that rap battle with Busy B, but that was on tape. That was on tape in New York, around the New York towns, Harlem, the Bronx, and Brooklyn. That went around all around New York. And then you did have, I remember when Graffiti Rock came out, but that's after the Roxanne battles, record came out. Graffiti Rock came out for a while. I mean, it was only on TV, a couple weeks, 1 or 2 weeks, and then they had canceled it. But that was just great. And then you had Run DMC battle, a little fun battle against Treacherous 3, LA Sunshine and Kumo D, which Kumo D was killing in that battle, man. But Yeah, the Roxanne Wars was the first ones on wax that anybody did. And then, you had Roxanne Shante come out, and then Roxanne Shante ended up in a battle with Sparky D. Sparky D came out with some rap records. And they was going back and forth between her and Roxanne Shante. So great times, man. Great times. Loved it. Loved it 100%, man. Outstanding stuff. And Roxanne is pulling back on that arm. She's pulling it, trying to pull it out of socket. Goodness sake. Wow. I don't know about this Jimmy John's thing. They're showing a commercial there. I don't know what are they showing in your neck of the woods, but yeah, they showed the Jimmy John's commercial here. I don't care nothing about that Jimmy John's. Oh, nice clothesline right there from Tiffy. Running clothesline. Oh, nice running elbow from Tiffy. Moonsaulting backwards to it. Okay.
WWE Women's Champion. Able to dig deep, shake off all those injuries and damage sustained thus far and get back on the attack.
A week away from WrestleMania for Tiffany Stratton. Roxanne Perez, who had a record-setting performance in the Royal Rumble earlier this year in Indy. The roll-up and kick out at 2. Remember, the most time in a single women's Royal Rumble came this year.
Goodness sake. She continues to use a lot of powerbomb moves on Roxanne Perez. Okay.
You can dig a lot deeper than most, which explains her level of success in NXT.
She's going to line up that target just the way she wants it. Perez!
Goodness sake, Roxanne. It's a dangerous move. Tiffany Stratton got those knees up. Roxanne landed right in the midsection, right in the middle of it. Mm.
And now Roxanne Perez taking control of things, hooking the leg, looking for the win.
Oh, close but no cigar, Roxanne. Okay. Look, Roxanne, man, wow, I wish she was a little bit bigger. Because, to tell you the truth, she got talent out of this world. She really does. And, of course, Tiffany Stratton does. But Roxanne Perez, formerly known as Roxy, yeah, she's definitely very highly skilled and can do so much in that ring.
Utilizing her foot to stay away from the ropes, and instead it's strapped with a show of power.
Oh my gosh. Tiffany is very good with that move. Yeah, that's a very good moonsault. I'll give that match 2 stars, guys. Could have been better. In certain spots, it was sloppy, but very good match between both of them. Even though it had a low score, it doesn't mean the match is not as good as it look. As good as wow. Oh gosh, I didn't even know that was Charlotte. She looks totally different. Not bad, Charlotte. Not bad at all. Goodness sake, this is crazy. This is crazy. I mean, is this the only way they can build up for WrestleMania? That's sad. That's sad.
Charlotte Flair, the 14-time world champion, who is absolutely enraged. Wade Barrett trying to talk sense into Charlotte Flair.
Goodness sake. Wow.
From a further attack on Tiffany Stratton. WrestleMania awaits. This thing has boiled up.
Well, all I can really say is this. I'll go ahead and I'm going to give it 2 stars for the match. I'll give it a thumbs up for the attack because it did what it's supposed to do. I'll just go ahead and say it that way. And the fans didn't seem to mind it. They didn't really get upset or anything. But, I think it was wrong place, man. It just wasn't time for that. But that's okay. Yeah, I'm with you on that too, Meg. 2 to 2.5 stars. I can roll with that 100%. 2 to 2.5 stars. Have no problem with that. But yeah, I didn't really like that attack, but I will go ahead and give her a thumbs up because they was heading in the right direction with it. So I give it a thumbs up. All right, if you didn't check out my stream from earlier today, definitely go back here on YouTube and it's on Facebook too. Go ahead and check that out, guys. I just talked about wrestling. It was just wrestling talk straight up. And I said, it is what it is. And that's, sadly, that's that's basically the attitude that we have. A lot of people, that's growing up today watching wrestling have that attitude that it is what it is. And hey, I'm going, to support my friend or whatever. And they're going to do something acrobatic tonight, something that we haven't seen before. And that's basically it. But you know what? I have been by gyms and everything. See a lot of people, a lot of people out here doing, ignoring the basics of professional wrestling. And that's not a good thing. Not a good thing at all. But then you do have those ones that are trying to, keep it the same way, trying to learn the basics and looking to build their character. Trying to give something back to the world of professional wrestling instead of just taking. All right, it says coverage will resume shortly. Alma says 2.3 stars. Yes, Alma, that's 2.5. Anytime if it goes past the 2, gets to the 3, it's 2.5. And if if it gets 2.8, that'll be 3 stars. So if it's going towards that. But definitely a good match between those two. Coverage will resume shortly. Guys, I'm wondering about Vince McMahon. I really am. And all the stuff that they were saying about him. I mean, Vince is really up there in age. So, pulled out all his stock and he hired all these people to work for him that was wrestling, that shot wrestling, these wrestling people, wrestling experts. And Vince has hired all these people. So it gave me speculation a little bit earlier. Me and Chris were talking about it. It gives me speculation that this man is about to start a wrestling company again. But now I don't know. Nobody's really talking about Vince McMahon. I'm going to check into that, guys. I really am. The Hall of Fame. A lot of people going up in that Hall of Fame. Okay, I see Tugboat, the Earthquake, Undertaker. Let's see. What? Triple H. Wow. Yeah, some of these guys I thought was already in. It's a big class. Big class. And I heard Ivan Koloff is going. Ivan Koloff is going in. I wish they would have gave it to him while he was still here. He definitely deserves it. Right, Joe Tessitore, he hit the man, he hit the doggone nail. You know, he hit the hammer on the nail, man. Hit it right on the head. He just chaos, man. Yeah, chaos. He's not gonna do that. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. No, my tribal chief, I can't do that. Yeah, I with you on that, Mag. It was a very good match. And here comes Charlotte. Yep. Tiffany Roxanne gets 2 to 2.5 stars. Yep. But yeah, the match was better than the star ranking. It really was. Alma Clark says 2.3 stars. That pretty much cracked me up. But hey, if you here on Facebook, man, you on YouTube, go ahead and hit that like button. It don't take much time to go ahead and hit that like button. Definitely go ahead and hit that like button. Everybody that's here, please hit the like button. You over on Smackdown. I mean, not Smackdown. Tell I'm tired. Everybody over here on YouTube, go ahead and hit that like button. But I definitely have gotten very, very tired. So as soon as this thing over, I'm going to say my goodbyes to everybody, the Straight Up Wrestling family. And I'm going to go in here. I'm going to pretty much start, probably work out and then go to bed. But I'm going to try to get that workout in before I go to bed because, got to do that. Definitely got to do that. Man, this is crazy. Man, what in the world's going on? Who in the heck people are talking to? Because I cannot get, I can't get a break as far as the way my internet is working. I can't get a break here. Lucas, how are you, Lucas? Lucas says, howdy. What's going on, Lucas? That's my man right there, El Grande Americano. That's my man. A living legend, guys. A living legend. Well, Charlotte came out there and just went crazy, guys. Just went crazy. She lost it. Yeah, I'm sure they're going to add more matches to that WrestleMania, but yeah, so far it's pretty good.
WWE Women's Tag Team Championship match. Bayley and Lyra against Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez. Sunday at WrestleMania. It is going to be a Sin City street fight between Damian Priest and Drew McIntyre. The outrageous rivalry goes street fight.
Wow.
On Sunday at Mania. The Intercontinental Championship is going to be decided in a fatal four-way. Penta, Finn Balor, Dirty Tom, Braun Breaker, Sunday.
Oh my gosh. Fatal four-way. Hope AJ Styles beat the living crap out of Logan Paul.
The Women's World Championship triple threat will be held on Sunday the 20th. Rhea Ripley, Bianca Belair.
This Easter Sunday next Sunday, right? Wow. But yeah, I plan on that. Definitely gonna do WrestleMania next week. Lucas, the show's about over, buddy. About over. It's close to being over. We're gonna see how this thing end up. Lucas, you're gonna have to get us on the next show. Yeah, the show is about over, buddy. Oh, we got a tag team match coming up here. Okay, Randy Orton. All right. Randy, wow. Man, I hope you can stay healthy. You know, stay healthy until you retire, man. That'd be great. Because wrestling is better when Randy Orton is performing. No ends, ands, and buts about it. And he's teaming up with LA Knight tonight. Mag and Christopher Burton's man. But yeah, I like him too. I like LA Knight too. I'm not gonna front. But man. Just gotta see how he progressed in his career, you know, moving forward. Christine says, be careful working out when you're tired and fatigued. That's the time you can get hurt. I know, Christine. I do it so much, though. I do it all the time now. For last 3-4 years, you know, I get really tired and I'm still working out. I don't do anything dangerous, you know, Christine. I try not to. I usually work out in the house. Sometimes I go to the gym. Like a couple nights ago, I was in the gym. But yeah, you can do a lot of dangerous things if you don't watch it when you're tired like that. All right, Lucas, bye. You have a great night, Lucas. All right. Dun, 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 dun. I probably watch a little bit of news as I'm going to bed. I'm talking about, you know, just a few basic things. And then, you know, like I say, I'm going to get a little workout in. I'm trying to get a workout in. Probably won't do my full workout. Oh, my goodness, man. Whoa. I don't know. I might just hit the bed and just go straight to sleep. Most likely, I'll probably do that. I can just catch up on my workout. You just miss out on what I'm doing tonight, and just pretty much finish up. I mean, you'll catch up this weekend. I'm not going to lie. I don't have much left. Who in the world is Randy Orton and LA Knight facing in the in this main event tonight? And that's one thing I'm looking forward to. I'm hoping that wrestling gets back to is premiering these main event matches, these tag team matches as main event matches. I want to see them mean just as much as they did back in the day. Used to have teams that would come behind Ric Flair sometimes and be the main event, being the main attraction. That didn't happen much because Flair was such a great, but the thing is, sometimes they didn't have a great opponent for Ric Flair, and he will fight in an earlier match on the card. And then you had the Midnight Express against the Rock and Roll Express, which was a great feud there. Sometimes they had to give those tag teams their props, guys. Lucas says WWE.
Seattle hosted WrestleMania. Now we're 8 days away, and what a strong night we've had here. Bailey and Lyra will carry wide of the field, won 5 straight matches to earn #1 contender status for fight for the titles next week at WrestleMania. Ray Phoenix won his second match. Chelsea was counted out, and that's how Zelina Vega pulled the upset. And then Tiffany Stratton did the prettiest result ever for a victory against Roxanne.
But yeah, Chelsea Green, man, they need to let her work. They need to let her wrestle. Because it seemed like every match that she's had within the last 2 to 3 months, they've taken away from her some kind of way. It's ridiculous. You go, LA. Go do your thing, LA Knight. All right, Christine said that sounds like a good idea. I think she's talking about me just going ahead and resting. Not working out. I hear you, Christine. That, like I say, that looked like it's going to be more of the plan. I am very tired and got to get up very early in the morning again. So, most definitely. Oh, okay. So they wrestling Solo and Tama Tonga. Let's see how this thing plays out. I really cannot get into Tama Tonga and Solo Sikoa. I really can't. But Solo, they should have made Solo a little monster, straight up.
Pretty unusual seeing these two as a two-piece without Jacob Fatu in tow. There have been tensions between Solo and Fatu, especially of late. Solo, the former rival chief, looking to get back on track. He spoke the right words earlier about supporting Fatu in his quest to become United States champ at WrestleMania.
Okay.
Take a jump out of LA Knight this evening.
Oh, snap. So Tama went ahead and attacked. He's attacked LA Knight. I mean, LA Knight. Wow. Nice knee into the gut of LA Knight from Tama Tonga. Solo with a clothesline.
He is quick, he is explosive, he is a good offensive arsenal himself. Of course, he's always around two powerhouses in Solo Sikoa and Fatu.
All right, LA Knight is fighting back. Solo Sikoa is out of that ring. All right, here he comes. Big Randy Orton. That's your man, isn't it, Christine? Nice clothesline. Okay. Nice scoop slam. 2 of them. Oh wow, that's a nice DDT. That was good. From Randy Orton. Yeah, I hear you, Christine. Yes, get your rest. The workout can wait. Yes, ma'am. I'm with you on that. Okay. Oh, nice. Oh gosh, fall away slam. Samoan drop from Solo Sikoa.
Nobody in their right mind would live in a place like this unless they have something to hide. Next, you don't have anything to worry about. I'm not an alien, but I hear they were pretty cool. The hit series comes to USA.
Goodness.
Watch Resident Alien from the beginning. Next, after Smackdown.
Man, Tama Tonga and Solo Sikoa is definitely working very well together. 100%. They are working very well together.
To find out how many medicines are in your body, most HIV pills contain 3 or 4 medicines. Dovato is as effective with just 2. No other complete HIV pill contains fewer medicines than Dovato.
It is unknown if Dovato is safe and effective if you have HIV and hepatitis B. If you have Hep B, don't stop Dovato without talking to your doctor, as it may get worse or harder to treat. Don't take Dovato if you're allergic to its ingredients or taking Defitolite due to serious or life-threatening side effects. If you have a rash or allergic reaction symptoms, stop Dovato and get medical help right away. Other serious or life-threatening side effects include severe liver problems and lactic acid buildup. If you're female or obese, you may be more at risk. Tell your doctor about your medicines or supplements, medical conditions, liver or kidney problems, pregnancy, breastfeeding, or planned pregnancy.
Do move forward. Do ask your doctor about fewer medicines. Do Dovato.
Check it out. Pizza Hut's rippable, dippable, cheesy bites pizza in Ranch Lover's Flight with 3 flavors is a game changer.
Solo Sikoa, man. Look. Yeah, I just see Randy Orton and they getting worked over, but I still think Randy Orton and LA Knight can pull this match out. You know, Randy is going to fight, man. He's gonna give it his all. Headbutt right there from Solo Sikoa. Pretty much knocked Randy down. Laid him out for a minute. All right, Tama Loga, that's pretty nice. Goodness.
Wow, still white.
The upgraded strip has 75% more scrubbing power.
Still crazy.
Yeah, I got to get in touch with Christopher Burton and John Shooter Hargrove after this and see how was the night, how everything went down tonight up there in Bowling Springs, South Carolina. Definitely got to find out what went down.
Check it out. He showed up with Pizza Hut's Cheesy Bites Pizza in his A-game. Slicing through the lane, feeding the post. Best delivery guy ever, Peter's Hut. The Cheesy Bites Pizza in new Ranch Lover's Flight. Get it on the Pizza Hut app.
I don't like this combination of Randy Orton and LA Knight. I really don't. Like both of them, it's just something about those two teaming together.
Remember how the night started, Wade, when Randy Orton was out to discuss in front of this big crowd here in Seattle that his 20th WrestleMania is coming up. He wants to take part. Of course, the injury to Kevin Owens altered those plans, and then Solo Sikoa interrupted to hype up Jacob Fatu and his claim to go out and win the U.S. Championship. LA Knight heard his name. LA Knight said, let's go. And that is how we arrived at this tag team battle.
Solo Sikoa always spoiling for a fight. Not often a man of many words, but certainly highly eloquent with those fists. And indeed, that head of his slowly destroying the body of the Viper, Randy Orton.
LA Knight, 8 days away.
Goodness, this match should be a lot better than it is. It's okay, though. It's been okay. I just expected a lot more. Not really. To tell you the truth, I didn't. I'll take that back. I didn't. But it's not bad. It's not a bad match. But with the personnel you have in this ring, should be a better match. And everybody, especially the ones who go. Wow. I'm start right there. Just watch because it's just this match been a little all over the place. Okay, LA Knight with a running clothesline. LA Knight with a back elbow smash to the chest of Solo and.
Got him right where he wants him. The running knee. Keep your eyes open, LA. Gets out of the way.
Oh, wow. Good job, LA Knight. Good job. All right, should have known Solo was going to come in there for the save on that. You can see it coming. Boom! Solo, man, with that doggone spike right upside the head, right outside the eye of LA Knight. Boom, RKO.
This match continues. Referee Charles Robinson has the two legal men in the ring. We need a finish.
LA Knight and Tamatanga, they remain in the midst of this tag team. That leaves these two competitors.
Oh, whoa, whoa. Goodness sake, man. Nice RKO from Randy Orton. I give it between 2 and 2.5 stars. Closer to the 2, to be honest with you. But yeah, I can go 2.5 stars, between 2 and 2.5 stars. Mag, go ahead and give me your score. Christine. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Wow. God almighty. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, man. Goodness sake. Man, why can't they just build this thing up like they used to do back in the day when people's promos and things like that got them to the big night, to the big show? Promos and interrupting, talking about each other was enough, and dominating your matches. Having matches before they had a big match at WrestleMania or the big match on the big card, they would be decimating their opponents and come out and talking tough. Used to be a great build-up. Used to always be a great build-up to what was going to go on later on. In one of those pay-per-views, it didn't matter if it was Starrcade, it was WrestleMania or whatever. It just, wow. The companies used to do such a great job to build those things up. But now you got to have chaos everywhere to try to build something. And that's what they're doing. It just, wow, I wish they wasn't doing that. They could do a lot better. My man Mag says that tag match gets 2 to 2.5 stars. Yeah, I agree with you on that 100%, Mag. Wow. Oh my gosh, Jacob Fatu. Oh my gosh. That was crazy. That was crazy. I'm going to give SmackDown for the night. I'm going to give it, for the most part, it was pretty good. But I'm going to go 2.5 to 3 stars, guys. I'm going to go with a low 3 stars. That's like a C minus. 2.5 to 3 stars, maybe 2.5, C minus. I'm not going to say D plus. I'm going to go ahead and give it a C, C minus for the most part. C to C minus. I'll say C. I'll roll with C. It was okay. But yeah, I'm going to give it 2.5 to 3 stars. Yeah, I'm with you on that, Mag. SmackDown gets 2.5 stars. Enjoy your weekend, Harry, in the Straight Up Wrestling universe. You too, Mag. But yeah, I'm going to roll with Mag with that 2.5 stars, guys. Definitely, yeah. Like I said, if it wasn't for that, it's a low C minus. 2.5 stars is, a D plus. And then you get 3 stars, a little bit lower than 3 stars. Now, sometimes it depends on how the show went. That D plus could be a C or a C minus. That D plus could be that. So I give it, I say anyway, I give it close to a C minus. Okay. D plus, between D plus C minus, that's 2.5 to maybe close to 3 stars, like 2.8, 2.7. All right. All right. Appreciate my man Magnum coming in. Appreciate Christine Saucy Girl coming through. Appreciate Alma Clark coming through. Appreciate Lucas coming through. Appreciate Ray Underwood coming in rocking with us. Let's see who else was in here. A few other people. All right. Let's see. Alma Clark, Christine Saucy Girl, Black Rain 7920 came through. Michael Human came through. Yeah, I just appreciate everybody. And if I didn't get you, hey, know that I meant to. Scott Larson come through. I appreciate Scott Larson. And once again, like I said, Raymond Underwood. And of course, my man Magnum was here. But wow. Yeah, what a night. What a night. Straight up. Straight up. And I appreciate everybody. Appreciate everybody that came through. And if you are on Facebook, before you leave out of here, hit that like, share, join. If you're here on YouTube, hit that like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, ding, 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 so you know we're on like times like these. And if you over on Twitch, you do the same thing that you do here on YouTube. Like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, ding, 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 so you know we're on like times like these. And if you over on X, you see us over on X, guys, hit that like, share, tweet, and retweet. Man, yeah, it wasn't too bad of a night. SmackDown wasn't too bad of a night, but it wasn't great, man. Look, don't overproduce. Don't overproduce. And that's one of the main problems that we are having in the world of professional wrestling. Everybody think you got to overproduce. Give them more than what they expect, what they bargain for. Let's give them more. Sometimes less is more. I don't need no more added chaos, during the show. I don't need that. All right. Christine says, I'm going to have to watch it late. Watch it later. I turned it off to watch Gutfield laugh out loud. I can understand, man. I ain't gonna say, I didn't mean to say call you man, Christine. You're nowhere near a man. But I can understand that. Christine says, you as well, Mag. But wow. Yeah, I'll usually catch that. I usually catch Gutfield or whatever later on, Christine, if I get a chance. I never miss it. It's just that I usually don't see it live. Every now and then I've seen it when it come on live. But most times I don't get to see it when it's on live. So definitely go back and check this out. But yeah, SmackDown wasn't bad at all. I'm about to go back probably tomorrow or something like that. Watch the early part of the show. But wow. Yeah. I just wish they would have faith enough to build the show up, build up these shows by, guys coming out talking slick, guys. That's my hope. That's one of my hopes for wrestling. If you would have said, if you say you're going to give them a Christmas present, if I would have given them a Christmas present out to WWE, AEW, that would have been my first thing, is for you to build everything up build the matches up by character building and storytelling. That's how you build matches. All right. All right. My girl Christine says, good night. Australia Wrestling family, have a great night and a safe weekend. And Christine Sauceguero said, we appreciate you. Appreciate you too, Christine. But yeah, I'm going to let everybody go. And I'm going to try to get in touch with Christopher Burton. And I'm going to take myself to bed. This is not good. It's not happening. You know, I was dozing off there a little bit. Not really dozing off. I could tell I was, because I would sit there and I'll be talking about something and my brain will go into something else. Didn't used to be like that when I was younger. You get older, you got to pretty much stay in tune with what you're talking about. But I appreciate everybody rocking with us. Hey, rocking with me. And from my man, Christopher Burton, I am out of here. Talk to each and every one of you later. Stay straight up. Peace.